processes and method of computational linguistics. So computational linguistics employs different theories from different fields of research, such as theoretical linguistics, philosophical logic, cognitive science, and obviously computer science. Early work from the mid 1950s to around 1970s, it was theory neutral, no specific theory. The primary concern being the development of practical techniques for such application as MT and simple QA. So what is MT? The central issue in MT were lexical structure and contents, to look for the lexical structure, the different parts of the language, of the word, morphology and syntax, etc. And the characterization of sub-languages for particular domains such as weather reports, etc. Transduction from one language to another, transferring information from one language to another. So these were the main areas. Whereas in question answer, the concern was characterizing the question patterns encountered in a specific domain. So whenever you tap a question, it could have an answer from the specific domain. The relationship of these question patterns to the forms in which answer might be stored. So they were looking for the relationship between the question and answer, and where the answer is being stored. By mid-60s, with increasing power and availability of general purpose computers, the dream of human-level artificial intelligence. So mid-60s, the linguist as well as the computer scientists started dreaming for the artificial intelligence program of the computer. So the computer could make a decision on their own. So they started making programs in which computer could itself make decisions. So these were artificial intelligence programs. Since the 70s, aim at encoding the bulk of linguistic and word knowledge in more understandable, modular, reusable forms with formal theoretical foundation. So since 70s, the shift has again changed from other aspects. So it is to work on corpora to the linguistic knowledge which is in computer, to understand the structure of the language. So the attention of, obviously it was after the theory of phrase structure grammar or Chomskyan theories. They started giving more emphasis to the structure of the language and find that what properties these structures have, so that they could define languages. With the emergence of comprehensive syntactico-semantic frameworks such as generalized phrase, structured grammar, and other grammars of the same type, attention was given to the computational tractability of parsing and the mapping from syntax to semantics. So with this syntactico-semantic frameworks, the computer scientists as well as the linguists started parsing the sentences, right, and then mapping out the sentences on the basis of their lexical item, their phrases, and their whole clauses. So they started looking at language from this aspect, and afterwards they started to relate syntax with the semantics so that they could draw meaning from it. Language is a mirror of mind. A computational understanding of language also provides insight into thinking and intelligence. So the more we are advanced in computational linguistics, the better we'll be able to understand our own mind, because computer works the way human minds works. So the development in computational linguistics will enable the linguist, the computer scientist, and the rest of the expert of the different field to understand human mind.